They say Gen Z is the most connected generation in history. Always online, always informed, always aware, and somehow, always overwhelmed. We scroll through endless feeds, chase the latest productivity hacks, and carry this deep, nagging anxiety about a future that feels, well, broken. Climate change, job instability, the insane pressure to have it all figured out before we even turn 30. We're constantly running, but it feels like we're just falling further behind. But what if I told you this isn't just about anxiety? What if we're already living inside a modern version of a famous philosophical thought experiment? Let's talk about the philosopher Robert Nozick. Back in the 70s, he proposed this idea. Imagine a machine, an experience machine. You could plug into this device and it would simulate the most perfect, incredible life you could ever dream of. You'd experience endless joy, success, adventure, and love. Everything would feel completely real. The only catch, none of it actually is. It's all a simulation. So, here's the billion-dollar question. Would you plug in for a lifetime of guaranteed simulated happiness? Now, hold that thought and look at our lives today. Doesn't our digital world feel a bit like that machine? Social media feeds us these constant, tiny doses of simulated joy, likes, comments, viral videos that make us laugh for a few seconds. We see these curated, perfect lives online, but we know it's not the whole story. Behind every aesthetic photo and highlight reel are the anxieties, the doubts, and the very real struggles that never make it into the frame. The experience machine forces us to ask a crucial question. Do we want a perfect illusion, or do we want a messy, complicated reality? And let's be honest, reality is messy. Gen Z knows this better than anyone. We're navigating a world of crippling student debt, inheriting a planet in crisis, and still processing how a global pandemic turned our formative years into a period of profound isolation. On top of that, we're bombarded by hustle culture. This toxic narrative that screams if you haven't made it by 25, you're a failure. It feels like the world is asking us to carry impossible weights, and to do it all with a smile, ready for the next selfie. This is where Nozick's experiment gets really interesting. He predicted that most people would refuse to plug into the machine. Why? Because we instinctively know that a meaningful life isn't about avoiding pain. It's about what we do with it. Meaning comes from living, not from simulating life. The struggle, the uncertainty, even the heart-wrenching failures, these are the things that give our victories weight. Without the resistance of reality, joy becomes shallow and meaningless. A trophy you didn't earn is just a piece of metal. So, the real philosophical question for our generation isn't whether we would choose to plug into the machine. The real question is, have we already plugged in without realizing it? Think about it. How often do we use our screens not as tools to engage with the world, but as escapes from it? Are we scrolling to numb the discomfort of being alone with our own thoughts? Are we chasing the fleeting validation of likes from strangers instead of building meaningful, in-person relationships? Are we consuming an endless stream of content about life instead of actually living it? The truth is, real life hurts sometimes. It's unpredictable, it can be disappointing, and frankly, it's often scary. But here's the other side of that coin. It is also the only place where true growth happens. No algorithm can teach you resilience. No curated feed can ever replace the feeling of a genuine friendship, the kind where you can be your messy, imperfect self. No simulation, no matter how beautiful, can give you that quiet, profound joy of watching a real sunset, not just scrolling past a picture of one. The experience machine wasn't just a clever puzzle. It was a mirror. It forces us to confront the most fundamental question of all. What makes a life worth living? Is it the pursuit of constant comfort and pleasure? Or is it the courage to face reality, with all of its beautiful, chaotic, and sometimes painful imperfections? For Gen Z, living in this hyper-digital age, maybe the ultimate act of rebellion isn't about smashing our phones. Maybe it's about choosing to unplug emotionally. Unplugging from the illusion that we need to be perfect. Unplugging from the endless comparison game. It's about consciously choosing authenticity over a polished appearance. Choosing deep, lasting meaning over shallow dopamine hits. It's about choosing reality. Choosing it even when it's hard. Even when it's scary. Even when it hurts. Because in the end, that's the only thing that makes it matter. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more content that makes you think. See you next time.